Hi Stampin' friends, tonight we're going to use the Butterfly Kisses Designer Series paper. And this is one that I did not buy the matching stamp set and dies, so you'll get to see how I would use this. All right, so the first thing that I did was kind of go through here, and I was able to see that there are a variety of different patterns that kind of go together. Some of the patterns are great for cutting out several different butterflies, and others are great for using as a background piece, like this nice plaid with the fresh freesia. I won't make you watch me go through every single one, but several of these are good to cut out, and I went ahead and first and just cut out as many as I could, and then noticed the different colors. So some of them have the starry sky as the, I guess you'd call it, what's its little body called? I know that's antenna. I guess we'll say body, as its antenna and body. Some of them have a lot of the green, which is the parakeet party, as the main thing. But you can see there's a variety of different ones. Some have the fresh freesia, some have the calypso coral, and some have the crushed curry. So you can kind of see different ones that go together better than others. So to me, I liked using a smaller number of colors. Like the colors that are in it are calypso coral, crushed curry, fresh freesia, parakeet party, and starry sky. But I found that if you just leave out one or two of the colors, it will really make your card prettier, in my opinion. So let's see what you think. All right, for this card, what I did on this one was cut out several of these little butterfly guys. Some of them are as if they're lighting on something, and then others are as if they're flying, or if they're kind of, I don't know if you'd call them just part of a pattern, whichever on that. So on this one, I used this background. The back side is this, I guess you'd say triangle, starry sky. But I thought this made a nice one with this. And you know how I'm loving these right now, this little fabulous frames. And then, you know, I'll do the deal of layering, probably layering this on top of it. So we can go ahead and do that, and you can see how I think that looks nice. Let me grab some of these dimensionals. One on this side and one on this side. And I'm just going to go ahead and use my, whoopsie, Stampin' Seal, and just kind of pop that in what looks like the middle, and pop these guys up on each end, easy peasy. There we go. And then, let's see here, get it so that it looks even. Okay, there we go. And then what I would do is probably add my happy birthday right across the bottom here, and then put some of my, let's see, using your fingernail to just kind of bend up and kind of fold and curl the little butterflies. Kind of makes them look like more like they're flying, which, I mean, no one believes that a butterfly is colored like this, I know, but it just kind of adds a little more texture and a little more interest. So maybe a couple like that, and one of this style. And I guess we always want to use an odd number, so maybe I'd put one down here, and then using this one, let's see, bend, fold, like that. Now, to complete this, hi Amy, it's great to see you. Thank you for hopping by. To finish this up, I would probably complete this with maybe some of these calypso coral flowers, or this will, any one of these colors would look great, one of these three. But I could also use, remember our butterflies are still a thing. our little brushed gold butterflies. That could look cute to add. And then we have these guys that are in the in colors. Now to me, I think that the Sweet Sorbet blends kind of okay. And then of course the Parakeet Party would look super cute on there. So I think I'm gonna go ahead with the Parakeet Party. Maybe I would put it here, here, and maybe on the sentiment. Yeah. So there you can see how I would kind of lay this one out, and then I'll eventually get it all set and put together. All right. So then for this next one, I did a strange thing. I decided that I wanted, now where did I push that off to? There we are. That I wanted to use, instead of using the crushed curry, which is kind of strong, that the lighter color of yellow is probably the Daffodil Delight. So then I used this another one of the Fabulous frames, and I thought it would be cute to kind of do the same thing, but with ginormous butterflies. So I just kind of made it where they were definitely, now this may not be exactly where I would put the small one. The small one should probably be at the top or something like that, but anyway. And I thought it would look great to just go ahead and add one of our little happy birthdays, maybe just right across the middle, which is not something that you normally, that we normally do. Now with this one, I would probably want to repeat the Freesia daisies because it has the Freesia daisy as the, kind of the same shape as this. So then I would just put a few little Freesia daisies here and there around on my frame or on my sentiment, just whichever. So that's how I might complete this one. Then next, on this one I was just kind of showing you, maybe this would look great with the background. Let's see, let me close that up. There we go. With the background paper in the the Calypso Coral, but this same one would look almost completely different, but still cute if we use the starry sky and made the card go this direction instead. Now, you can do one or two different things here. You can make these guys super straight and put them right in a line, or you can just turn some like this and some like this and some like that, just to give it some movement. So, well, probably not the two, there we go, not two going the same direction on the same one. But then a little happy birthday at the bottom. You could do that, or you could do it with a rounded edge. So that kind of, what I like about the rounded edge here is that it kind of repeats the rounded edges of these butterflies. They have kind of a round kind of a look. So anyway, this one I would probably want to add some ribbon, some of this fresh Freesia ribbon. There we go. And probably a little bit more of some color here, just to kind of give it a little more of a interest. Probably, actually, this one might be one that would look good with just some shine, maybe some of our plain basic rhinestones. So that's that one. And then next, I was thinking, now, normally I would not use these colors together. It wouldn't really occur to me. But I really kind of liked the way these looked. So with this background that I had on the other one and some different little butterflies, I like this diagonal paper. It's the back side of the Starry Sky one. And I also like doing them in kind of some opposite directions. So just to kind of make it look a little different and kind of keep your interest or whatever. So then I would put, probably for me, I would put the green ones on both sides and put the one that has the top, that is the daisy in the Calypso Coral at the top. And then maybe I would use the happy birthday in the Calypso Coral on the fresh Freesia. So, you know, there's a lot of different ways that I could do this, and it's probably going to look really nice if I were to pop these up on either a solid like I did on the other one, or if I popped it up on a particular pattern that's within the paper. All right, so I've got two more. I'm sorry, I hope I'm not boring you. So this one I was doing the fresh freesia, and I like this kind of multicolor where it uses all of the colors that are in the paper. And then I thought, you know, you can always, this is from a new punch, the new punch that goes with it's actually the one I used last week, goes with the Lovely and Lasting, so it's probably called like the Lovely Punch or the Lasting Punch, one of those. But you could certainly put that on here and put either this large size butterfly or a small size butterfly on here. So you don't necessarily have to have something under the butterflies, or you could use white. So lots of choices there on what you necessarily want to include. So there's that one. And then my final one was kind of my first idea, which is really simple, but just layering this happy birthday. Then this is actually the back of, I sacrificed some butterflies for this one because it's the just kind of polka dotted background. Then this one is the starry sky. And then I layered it, oh, I didn't cut this one, oops. Anyway, you get it. I layered it onto this, and then I just used a circle die cut and added a few different pieces. And so to me, just excluding the yellow on this one really made the colors look less busy, in my opinion. So just my thoughts on that. And all I did was exclude the yellow on this one. So then on this one, I actually didn't exclude the yellow, but there's not very much of it. So then on this one, I excluded the starry sky. And this one has starry sky as the center of the flowers, but it's pretty minimal. So that's kind of, I guess, the one you'd say I excluded from that one. And this one has no starry sky and no crushed curry. And then this last one has all the colors in this paper, but it's mostly the green. Well, I guess you'd say it's mostly the starry sky, but it has, all the butterflies have a little bit of calypso coral. And there is, of course, the fresh freesia. So lots of different possibilities with this one. I appreciate you all watching, and I hope that you have a great week. Thanks. Bye-bye.